What's up, guys? MikeiGuy video. Today we're going to be ranking all 5 System of a Down albums, and we're going to be including their 2 new singles, but not as a ranking. So I'll let Talon start us off with their 2 new singles.
So, we got Genocidal Humanoids and Protect the Land, which they came back because of a war happening in Armenia. And I felt like they were pretty good songs overall. Genocidal's better than
Obviously the
Protect
better
Land.
one.
Basically, the whole reason Surge wanted to quit the band, they came back with it, so.
Is basically because Darren wanted full control, because he's like Palpatine, and Surge is literally Luke Skywalker trying to stop everything.
Yeah.
But hey, if Darren wants to be a douche, he can be a douche, you know what I'm saying?
Agree
Let's start
that.
with the ranking now. We both agree that Hypnotize should definitely be at number 5.
Yeah. Although, I will say, like, all of them have good songs. I don't say they have one bad song.
They're all good albums, okay?
They have
You can't call them any bad albums.
They have weak songs, but they're not bad.
They have weak songs that aren't as good as their other songs, but it's better than some random 90s or 2000s metal band that try to mimic them.
Yeah. Try to mimic, like, them and Korn and Slipknot and all of them.
Oh, the Slipknot's really good.
So.
Korn, there's only two songs by Korn I like. So I don't think I will ever rank their songs, considering I don't listen to them enough.
Well, we'll start talking about our opinions on the album. So I think Darren definitely takes up most of this album with his vocals.
Yeah, probably like 99%.
And I don't think Shaw even plays bass on here. And I also hate how you can barely even hear the bass on this album too, which is a douche move. Since basically, Shaw's not on this album, which is very disappointing.
Yeah, him and Serge were just sitting in the background by Darren just laughing.
So
basically, that's what happened.
So my favorite tracks on here, I'd say, is Tentative, Attack, and Dreaming. Those are my favorite tracks on here.
My 3 favorite tracks are Hypnotize, Lonely Day, and Attack. I feel like that's the 3 best songs on the album.
Overall, you know, Darren's guitar work on this album is pretty good. The lyrics, I also feel like the lyrics kind of drop off on Mesmerize and Hypnotize. They're not as good as they are on the other albums. And
mostly because Darren's one took over.
Oh yeah, Darren also wrote most of the lyrics on this album, so.
Serge is literally just little boy sitting with his thumb in his mouth while he did everything.
So, let's see, a Vicinity, Serge's song is pretty good. And yeah.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with a Serge Tankian song.
So,
I give this album a 7.5 out of 10 for me.
I give it a 7.
I feel like if it had a song like Genocidal Humanoids, it would be an 8 for me. But it doesn't have that push that it needs.
So
that's why
it's
relatively
good.
low.
I like it. I come back to it and listen to it a lot recently, but
yeah, I'll definitely listen to it, but not the entire album.
It's a weak stuff. So.
Definitely definitely can be forgettable, their songs in the album, but you can't forget a song like Lonely Day, you know.
So Mesmerize,
one of the most catchiest songs they've made. Another really good album, but just low ranked because it's not as good as the others. We got Mesmerize. Really good song. Really good songs on this album. You can't go wrong with a song like BYOB. You can go wrong with a song like Bomb Pornography if you played in front of your mom, but it's good.
So
I can't complain.
So this album, you know, it's coming off of Steel. I'd say this album's pretty good. You know, it has lyrics are definitely better than. I'd say lyrics and guitar work are better than Hypnotize. You've got songs like Cigarro, BYOB, Radio/Video. They get.
Yeah, it's basically heavier than Hypnotize.
But very very melodic album. I'd say out of Hypnotize, this one's the better one.
Definitely the better one. Yeah, that's basically what makes it good. Surge singing, you know, if you're not gonna let a frontman still kick him out.
So, yeah, Mesmerize is.
So my top 3 songs in this album: BYOB, Cigarro, and Radio.
So mine will be Radio/Video, Sad Statue, and Lost in Hollywood.
Yeah, it's just amazing songs, but then again, are they as good as the other 3 albums? No, they're not. They're definitely not. If you say they are, then you need to go to a mental institution. Number 3, one of their best albums. Well, 20% of all of their albums. It's gonna be their self-titled.
So yeah, self-titled. It's definitely their heaviest album. You know, it's like a different metal sound. Like you can't compare them. Like it's just different. It's a different breed.
You can't compare it to
metal.
a band like a band
It's
like Slipknot, but
So it's a really great
heavy.
debut album.
but it's good.
It's one of the best debut albums you can listen to.
I mean, if that's the standard for starting album, then I'm pretty sure most bands wouldn't still be here.
So
To be honest,
the self-titled.
it's amazing.
I'd say it's
Has
number
songs
3.
like Sugar, Suggestions, Spiders. You can't go wrong with those songs.
Yeah.
If you're into heavy music, like one of my friends, Braden, you know, he can't get away from this album.
It goes into topics like the government spying on you. It goes into topics on
What are your top 3?
top 3. I would say Spiders, Peephole, and No.
Okay, moving on to number 2.
Which
We got,
the peak.
don't get mad at us, Toxicity.
Yeah, so Toxicity, it's definitely, you can definitely argue it's their best, but honestly, the leftover songs on this album are better than these.
Yeah, so basically all they had to do was take out songs like X and Jet Pilot and add on songs like Streamline,
So,
and
then-
it would have been
so yeah,
the greatest, one of the greatest of all time. Definitely their most political album. Cannot go wrong with politics.
And then I'd say mostly everyone has an equal share on this album compared to everyone
Yeah, this is before Darren turned into a dictator.
after this era. But you know, you have like Forest, Chop Suey. Chop Suey is their biggest song. Has
A lot of their
chorus
songs
at the end.
basically about cult leaders.
Science. Got Science, which goes into like us pushing technology.
Which is directly towards prisons in the U.S., literally.
Which are and like incarcerating innocent people.
Yeah, I mean, it's wrong, but like, again, I mean, better than some place like Armenia. Aha, aha! I'm just joking. There are good systems or bad systems. America is the best system at the moment.
So, yeah, it's definitely number 2. It has some great songs. And what's your
Great songs.
top
I
3?
mean, my top 3, gotta have Deer Dance, gotta have Chop Suey, and Toxicity.
I'd say Deer Dance, ATWA, and Toxicity.
I'm gonna head into number 1, which is the best album. People are gonna hate me, and they're probably gonna show up and shoot me in the head, but you cannot go wrong with still this album.
So still albums, you know, so leftover song from Toxicity. So basically, you can say Toxicity, and this is basically a double album.
If you were to compare these albums, the only reason still this album's above is because it doesn't have weak songs like X and Jet Pilot and Bounce. Yeah, Bounce is a good song, but is it better than any songs on still this album? No. I would put 36 over Bounce. To be honest, my top 3 for this album has to be Intervision, IEAIAIO, and Ego Brain.
I'd say my top 3 would be Intervision, Highway Song, and Streamline. I'd
Hey,
say.
you can't go wrong with a song that has equal input.
So,
you know?
and I'd say it's definitely the darkest album out of all of them, let's be honest. Because you got like Mr. Jack
Yeah.
and Highway Song. I just like
And
how
Streamline.
every song on this band has is different. They don't have no songs
Yeah,
the
it's
same.
different. It's not all metal, you know.
No songs the same. And then you got the
That's where Toxicity lacks, in my opinion.
then
It doesn't have a soft song.
and then you got the acoustic ballad. You got the acoustic ballad Roulette, which is great. That's
This
definitely
is why. You could have had more albums like this if Darren wasn't a douchebag.
So-
Listen to Sir.
yeah. This would definitely be my number 1.
And if you say otherwise, then I guess you're ignorant and haven't listened to the album, or you're just plain dumb.
So thanks for watching. Bye.